Hello, I'm just going to do a quick community reading right now, and we're just going to look at what we should be focusing on today in body, mind, and spirit. It's just going to be a very quick 3 card spread. And you're going to know if this message is meant for you and if it's applicable to you just based on your gut feeling when you're listening to it. If you're like, oh yeah, that's me, I feel that, then pay attention. If you feel like, nope, that's way off, not applicable, just go ahead and move on. But I do realize that, especially with those that I consider my tribe and my community, we tend to move through not identical but very similar situations and circumstances kind of at the same time. And at first, it used to really freak us out. We'd be like, what, you're going through this too? So am I. How is that possible? But then when I actually slow down and think about it and get past the initial shock of my friends like having parallel lives to me, then it's really not all that surprising, because I do believe we are all connected, and I do believe that is kind of what's so powerful about the tarot, is that it really touches on these common themes within the human experience. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to pull our body card. It is the Ace of Wands. Wands represent spiritual energy, and I feel like there's a lot of movement to this card, or there's about to be a lot of movement to this card. This card is about creativity and inspiration in the moment. Perhaps a lot of us, it is about to be the full moon tomorrow, and if you are like me, you are feeling kind of a big charge of energy. And for me, around the full moon, it kind of comes in like really intense waves. Like, I'll feel really awake and inspired and energetic and ready to go. And then the next thing you know, I'm just like, exhausted. I need to rest, and I need to pay attention to myself when I get that feeling. So for today, though, where we may be feeling this big charge, this big creative spark, a lot of inspiration, a lot of intuition coming through, use it. Use it to work with your body. Do some dancing, do some writing, maybe. Do something physical that is creative and makes you feel good. Turn on your favorite music and dance around. Do some hula hooping, some jump roping. Go for a hike. Get out in nature. Get outside. Earth. Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to ground? Maybe I'll do another video on how you can ground. Also known as earthing. Take your shoes off. Put your bare feet on the naked earth and do something with your body that is going to connect you to spiritual energy, creative energy. All right. Mind now. More wands. 3 of wands. So, 3 of wands, and with respect to the mind, I see this as kind of like taking time to pause, taking time to reflect before you pick up that pen and start working, whether that be actually working, writing, talking. Make sure you give yourself a pause. If you can see in these glasses here, there's some lines of energy coming out of the right side. Right side of those eyeglasses. It's projecting energy. Our right side is associated with masculine energy. The left side doesn't have that, and to me, that is symbolizing 2 things. That is symbolizing the quiet, still, receptive, feminine side of our energy, and it's also signifying that maybe we're not seeing things totally clear right now. And so before we act, what we need to do with our minds is get them to be still and get them to be silent. And when we've done that and we've sat in that place of silence and receptivity, then we'll be ready to pick up the pen or to act from that place. So for body, pay attention to any spiritual energy or intuition and inspiration you feel right now. In your mind, make sure you are giving yourself a pause, a space of silence and receptivity so that all that inspiration and all that energy, all that divine energy and those messages can come through clearly. And for Spirit, is it going to be another Wands card? We'll see. No. Sorry, I have popcorn in my teeth. This is Six of Cups. Cups represent the emotions, emotional energy. What I see here is someone taking a little rest, taking a little breather up against a well. It is a wishing well. You know how I know? Because it's red, and red to me signifies passion and love and desire. This person, there's a little cloud over their head. They don't seem all that upset by that. In fact, they look like they're kind of welcoming it a little bit. And that's very applicable right now with the full moon, the approaching full moon. We all know, as women, sometimes things can get a little emotional around this time, and that's okay. That's perfectly normal. We don't have to be happy, sunshiny, rainbows and butterfly people all the time. Some days are just harder. Sometimes our moods are just a little bit darker. That is perfectly normal. Do you know what that does? Do you know what those stormy times, those gloomy times do? They offer us a chance to be still and to rest. That is the best time to stop doing whatever you're doing and to just sit back and relax and observe. Take some deep breaths. And ultimately, what those gloomy times, those darker times, those rainy days, and those storms are going to do, they're going to refill your well. They're going to refill your cup. They're going to make you feel nourished again. They're going to get you in touch with your desires and your wants and your wishes so that you can manifest them, because those things come from oftentimes our struggles and our challenges, and knowing exactly what we don't want gets us clearer on what it is we do want. You cannot have light without dark, okay? You need both sides of the coin. Neither one is better than the other or more important than the other. What is important is knowing that it is all cyclical and it is all natural, and it's okay. You're going to be fine. After every storm comes a rainbow, comes freshness, comes new birth and new growth. So there you go. That was kind of longer than I intended it. Body, do something creative. Get out there, use your body to connect with spirit. Mind, pause so that you can see things clearly. Don't rush into it. Don't have to pick up the pen right now. You don't have to start expressing yourself and projecting yourself right now just because you feel this burst of energy and this burst of intuition, inspiration. Let it saturate you. Let it permeate you a little bit and really integrate into your being, and so you can choose how you want to use that energy moving forward. And then spirit, give yourself time to rest. Give yourself time to reflect again. So these cards all to me kind of flow into each other perfectly. Know that it's okay to feel intense emotions. It's okay to not feel bright and happy all the time. That's normal. But know that it's just a cycle and you're going to get through it and it's going to be okay. You just need to take care of yourself and rest and give yourself self-love. Surround yourself with the people and things that are going to make you feel strong and supported and nourished. And there you have it. There's my reading. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you